Hi folks, this is your MWIS Fleeting View for the week ahead. A generally fine day to start the new week with high pressure nearby, dry conditions for Scotland and Northern England, much of Wales as well, although some rain is just starting to fringe in from the southwest during the day. A chilly start, touch of frost in many of the valleys and the glens, and we'll have some mist and fog patches around as well in places. That most widespread through England and Wales, and particularly across more eastern areas of the Pennines and East Wales, that fog could lift onto the hills as banks of low cloud, which could become rather stubborn in some places, even onwards into the afternoon. For the lakes, though, and for the highlands, the mountains generally free of any low cloud, a few fragments here and there around some higher slopes and corries. Wind speeds generally fairly light, just starting to freshen as a southeasterly as we go through the afternoon hours, and that will become windier for Wales. Here, speeds 30-35 miles per hour or more later on in the day. Tuesday's chart then becomes rather messy as shallow areas of low pressure start to just move around slowly across the country. There'll be some areas of rain and drizzle, not as heavy or persistent as last week by any stretch, but still enough to be a nuisance, and lots of low cloud across many of the hills and mountains. An easterly breeze at around 20-30 miles per hour across higher Scottish tops, lighter winds further toward the south, and feeling quite chilly, temperatures only just above freezing across England and Wales on the tops, and for Scotland, the freezing level at around 11-1200 metres will mean that precipitation will fall as some snow on the Munros around 1000 metres upwards. Western parts of Scotland, though, generally dry with some breaks in the cloud near the west coast. Wednesday, too, is a rather messy looking day with remnants of previous fronts still lurking about. Small amounts of rain and drizzle overall, but a lot of low cloud once more. Western Scotland faring the best for driest and brightest conditions with some cloud breaks again. An east to southeasterly wind will generally prevail. Now, the speeds are a bit uncertain, but they will tend to strengthen as the day is going on. For England and Wales, there may be just a window of some drier weather for a time, but the risk of some more persistent and heavier rain coming into Wales as we head through the afternoon and into the evening as the next set of weather fronts are moving in. Wind speeds again will be strengthening here as well. Temperatures a bit higher than Tuesday, so generally just above freezing point to the highest summits, so most precipitation then falling as rain even to the tops. Later in the week, and not a great deal of change really, further fronts will just push their way northwards, giving some areas of rain. Again, often Western Scotland escaping with the least amounts of this, whereas across Wales, as the wind is more southwesterly here, that's rain coming in more frequent and heavier across more western and southern mountains in Wales. Temperatures still near to average, rather cool across the mountains, but typically above freezing point to the high tops. The wind speeds again will vary, typically coming in as south or southeasterlies, maybe just southwesterly across Wales, and here the risk by Friday of some stronger winds as that next little centre of low pressure gets nearby. But we'll watch the details as we head for the weekend. But broadly, low pressure is expected to be nearby, and it stays a rather mixed pattern across the country with areas of rain and low cloud in the forecast. You can check all the details for the next 3 days ahead for your local area on our website, but that is your fleeting view. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.